Hey, you can you speak for me for a second?
Hello?
Okay, good. Let me lower you down just a little bit. I think I have you. Nope. It's just my volume turned up. Hello, everyone. My name is Yuki Estrella.
Again, the straight of
Duo.
leveling.
We're Twin Adventurer Guildmasters here at the Atlas Adventuring Guild.
And we're excited to adventure with you today.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yay!
Yay! Today we are fulfilling an extra life reward for Yibbery. We will be playing Planet Zoo. How many of you have played this game? It is absolutely perfect. Because Yibbery is trained to be like an animal thing.
Yibbery is doing a lot of things with animals.
Okay, first we can create an avatar. Okay, we can play Zoo.
Whoa.
That is not us. Female. Why look at everything? Ooh.
Okay, guys, I need your opinion. So, while Yuki is setting up her thing, I need to know. Basically, I received one of my board games. It was pre-owned, and unfortunately, it got smashed during transit. Oh no!
Oh no!
But rather than sending it back, they gave me a discount. But here's the problem. The box is rather damaged. I'm sad. And it's hard to get. It's out of print right now. I did email the board game publisher, and they're like, it'll get in print again eventually. What did they say exactly? Let me see what they said. I asked, when do you have a reprint? And they said, we should have one coming up soon. I would encourage you to subscribe to our newsletter, so we don't know when. So the question is, do I wait for the reprint? Or do I buy off of eBay right now and resell my damaged one right now? Because it would sell for a higher price, I think. If anyone would sell it anyways. If anyone would buy it anyways. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I wait for the reprint? Or should I go off of eBay and buy it for like... I forgot how many more it is higher right now.
Oh, ooh. Why are they only sandals and loafers? Come on.
Cause it's good.
No.
$30 more. I think. If I math out right.
Oh, what hat do we want?
Well, you have enough board games. Listen, you can never have enough board games.
See, and Yuna was like, "Oh my god, why are you buying more stuff?" Okay, this is good enough. Attempt. Yes. Ooh. Place your avatar HQ. Click and drag to rotate the globe. Put it like...
Especially just the box that's damaged. It is just the box.
Oh wait, we can put in Japan, can't we?
What? Why would you?
Let's pretend. Oh, we can put in Hawaii. Hawaii's so small. We'll be in New York. How about that?
Yeah, it's about a 30. I want to say a $30 upcharge for the eBay one right now.
Ooh, career. Let's do career. Ooh. you want to do a franchise?
Hey, Joker, I don't know.
Career or franchise?
I don't know what the difference is. Hold on, let me look it up.
Ooh. Let's do a franchise. That sounds better.
Career mode if you're just starting off.
But I think it's like through scenarios, right?
Franchise is online. Career is just the campaign thing.
We'll do the franchise. Oh.
Did you not listen to me?
Fine. We need to get at least 1 star on the previous levels to get this one. Do I need to do time scenario then? Fine, we'll do Karstmeyer. Easy.
Box damage is pretty. It's okay. Yuki taped it up.
I could have used glue, but it was pretty dented.
It's also dented right in the middle, so I'm just like ah.
Here we are at our zoo! Look at that! Beautiful! Okay, so this is Karstmeyer. Okay.
I realize I can't see what you're doing.
You can't? Look
Hold
at
on.
Discord.
Let me watch the stream. Yeah. They said I should be good and wait, Yuki. Should I be good?
That's up to you. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, Yuki.
Ooh, aardvark. What's this? Notification timeline. Objectives. Zoo. Oh god, there's so much! Finances, animals, staff. Do we have staff? You don't have any staff. How much money do we even have? We had 25k. Blueprints. Barriers. Habitat. Let's make some barriers, shall we? Habitat gates. Track airlock. Guest gates. Wooden gate. Habitat. Concrete. Wooden track plus dome entrance. Let's make this facility.
I'll be good and I'll wait. I won't buy it. I'll wait for the
Oh,
reprint.
I know what to do.
Ah!
Basics.
Hey, Yuki, I'll be good. I'll wait for the reprint. I'll be good.
Plastic large exhibit. Guess
You're not even
facility
listening
staff.
to me.
Yeah, sure. Do what you want.
You're not very helpful.
Yeah, yippee. Let's make a habitat. What's this? This is a penguin shelter. Requires aquatic pack expansion.
Hey,
We'll
Jacob.
let's do an animal burrow.
Yeah, I'll wait for when it re-releases to buy a new box.
Aardvark base game. I want a bear. If I want a bear, what would that be?
Oh, we're playing Planet Zoo. We're making a zoo. It was
We'll start.
requested by Yibbery. Also, I think Yibbery also gifted 5 memberships earlier. Yes, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Where's my pen?
Okay, let's look at the camera controls. Okay, pan camera, rotate. Birth capacity? Reading status. Failed.
Yibbery asked if you had done the tutorial.
There's no. Is there a tutorial?
Yuki is the older twin.
Exit to main menu.
Right. She's on the right-hand side.
I don't know what the tutorial is. Is there a tutorial? Tutorial where? Oh, there it is. There we go. Sorry, I picked the wrong thing. Over how much? I want to say 5 minutes. That's what Mama Surya said. 5 or 10 minutes. Here we go! Look at that!
Ah, heyo at Hematu. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets. As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prides, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s. But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off. Don't worry, though. I'm not completely throwing you in at the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker. And she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Hello there. From that rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before we begin the real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals. We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Look around the grizzly bear habitat.
On a look-see.
Hello.
Did you know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? Oh, but then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too. Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel.
Mika, the grizzly bear.
This is where you can find out all kinds of information about your animal. The most important thing being its overall welfare. You'll learn more about animal welfare today as we go through your objectives. But for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal.
Are you swimming?
Why don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel? See now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it. Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
What's this? Food? No, it's a vent.
Oh lord, these people are boring. Sorry.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna go look at the lions, right? Where are the lions? Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my!
Panthera
That's a zebra.
leo, or the West African lion to
No,
you
wait,
and
that's
me.
a
Lions
pinata.
are the most
Where are you?
social of the big
That's
cats,
a
and there can be as
pinata.
many as 40 lions in a
Where are you?
pride. Although prides of that size are pretty rare.
Hello?
As Bernie would say, those
Oh, there you
lions
are.
awesome. Which is precisely why
Oh,
I handle
yes.
training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
Hello. There's a train.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but
It's
it's missing a
missing-
certain something.
Missing
Well,
things.
two somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section. There we are, a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Adopt from the side menu. Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
Into zoo. And then we buy another one?
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade center, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you
I
move them
moved
into their
them.
new home?
Where are the warthogs?
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade center, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade center's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
Where is it?
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat, but I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy. You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly
You're
what
hungry and
areas need to be
thirsty.
addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information. Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
The water. Vegetable.
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in. That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
Look at that.
Oh, nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a fair old state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop.
Hungry,
But the
thirsty like
first
me.
thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat. It's over near the hippos.
Okay, goodbye, warthogs. Jumping near the hippos. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause the game. Just click the pause button in the bottom right corner. Ah, that's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built. Okay, job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it. Right, let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier. Good work! Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat at the moment. At least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the guests can see in. There we go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them
the
happy.
other chicken.
And because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't.
That's true.
The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
I put one down.
Now, before we adopt our ostriches, you should click the play button. After all, if the game's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches, eh? By the way, as well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking
We're
on the
not
fast
ever going to
forward
speed
button.
the game, sorry.
It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster.
No.
It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat.
Have you ever tried ostrich? It
Personally,
tastes like beef.
I
Have
use it when
you?
I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think? Let's get 4 of them in here.
Tried an ostrich. I feel like that isn't.
I also think that you can eat the eggs. Maybe wrong. Adopt all these ostriches!
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
We need food. Food bowl. Here you go. We need water. There you go.
Oh, good good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Okay, build a keeper hut.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did he do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals. You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
Hold down Z and move the mouse sideways. Oh, I see. Okay. That working?
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness.
Oh shit.
Negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we? Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So, once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off. Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
Is there a way to like reload this? Move it? Confirm. Demolish. It's not, well. We'll deal with it later. Okay, where do I need to go? Boop. Locate the highlighted area.
Righty, your next job is to build a habitat from scratch. And concrete and glass, I expect. So go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
Okay, so we need a concrete barrier.
Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see
the tigers. Okay. Okay. Gates. Captain, why is it obstructed?
Now,
Needs to be-
Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then, you should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode. Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool. Now you've got all of the perimeter selected, you can increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards. You'll want to make sure it reaches a height of at least 3.7 meters.
That's very specific. 3.7 meters.
3.7. Why? Why? No.
May everyone offer Penom, Lambada at Hilsmiko?
Is there something blocking the wall?
Ethically running the zoo? I don't know if it's ethical. We'll do our best.
What's obstructed? Whatever.
You can do it, Yuki. I believe in you.
I'm just gonna do it one by one. Fuck it! the wonkiest looking shit ever. It's okay.
How good are you with metric? Like, what does the meter mean to you? It means nothing. Probably. Right, Yuki?
Yeah. Oh, this is the fucking tree?
It might be the tree friend. Can you turn the camera around?
Look at this one first. Look at this one. Okay. It's almost done. Well, it makes no sense. Why would it? I am so confused. Why is this fucking up?
1 meter is just under 40 inches. So a little over 3 foot tall.
Hello?
What?
Why is this wall fucking up? I moved this fucking tree.
You can do it.
Why is this so hard, guys? I don't understand. And I can't, like, delete anything, maybe? Delete this. Thank God. Okay. Set the boundary. I think I said it though. 3.70 high? Do I have to redo it? Boy. Let's do it again.
You just need to raise it up.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, this again. Where are the numbers? Okay, 3.70 meters. Please! It won't go! Is there a way to type the number for the wall? Because this is so fucking annoying!
I know, that's what Gaskin just said. There must be a way.
.7, right? Right, stop. Got it, dear lord. Fuck you. I do height snapping. Okay.
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
Where is... barriers? Is there a way to turn this to glass? Facilities.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
There's like no windows, what the fuck? Whatever. Okay. Get in here.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them. This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Water tool. Okay, water. Oh, water.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitats?
Toy and food enrichment, right? Habitat, toy and food. Little pumpkin! Here you go, you get a pumpkin right there. Food enrichment, toys. Rubbing pad. Heard about that. Ooh, they're coming! Coming over.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape.
Trees.
Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat, so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although, given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Okay, so we're gonna turn this around.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat.
What?
Select a tiger
tigers are
and
just
bring up its
picky AF,
information
man.
panel.
Picky.
Rightio. Click on the Terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
Need more grass.
Okay then, open the Terrain Editing tool, select Painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Rock, grass, soil, light.
Right then, all animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know, deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
Okay.
Now, as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want. You can find all of the plants you need in the Nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. You don't need this. You don't need that. Okay. Here you go. There we go. We gave you lots of shelter.
They say the good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave. Even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Can we also unlock some,
Right. Let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
social welfare? What? Oh my god! It's
Just
a
find
maze!
one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing.
How you doing?
Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese. Expand their social welfare, and we can get a bit more detail.
So, their social group is lacking.
Now, they've clearly got plenty of space, and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
The adult population.
Right. As you can see, the peafowlers need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
Into zoo. Let's
Good
go.
work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
One's grumpy, man.
Okay.
Everyone's
not enough
grumpy.
Like
snow.
people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't
There's
quite
no
right.
snow.
You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by
Privacy.
swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
Oh my god, why is there so many, like...
Have you also named any of these? Or
No,
are
I
they not allowing
haven't.
you?
They're not... I mean, you can, I'm guessing, but... Okay, there we go. Eh? How come I can't place it on there? Swap the barrier section. Okay, how about I just do this? How about I just do... Pause. Delete. Oh.
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather. You
got
should
it,
help
right here.
cool it down by
Oh,
adding
we're in
some
Britain.
coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Temperature. Turn the temperature.
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
You need cooler. Let's place one.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Want snow and rock. Okay. Terrain. Snow! All the snow!
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into Zoo Management and then into the Animals section.
Okay.
As you can see, this list shows you the animal's overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked
She's just
after.
gonna leave us. Social.
Do all the work. Kind of rude.
Zoo. Okay, so enrichment is rather enrichment. What do you need, the lady? Need some enrichment, food, and toy enrichment. Got you. Okay, food and toy enrichment. Let's go. You kick around the soccer ball. And another ball. Need more food enrichment? One pumpkin.
I feel like you just like keep offering them. It's like, you don't want it? Why are you so ungrateful?
Okay. Now you're better. Okay, envelopes. Distracted protesters? What do you need, friendo? Okay. You need space? What do you need? You're fine. What do you need? You need space? I don't know how to fix you. Critical area or crowding issues are present. Okay. Can we swap it out for one-way grass? Glass?
Not bad. Not bad at all. I think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours.
Okay.
There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
Here's the menu. I don't need to save the zoo, it's fine. Shall we figure out what you okay, now that we kind of know, let's try making our own zoo. Okay. Woo! Okay. Atlas Zoo. Right? I'm ready. Okay. Let us go. Temperate. North America. Difficulty easy because we're train type flat. Name zoo. What should we call it? The Yibbery Zoo? I don't know. Zoo. Grassland, tropical, temperate. We want temperate, right? Temperate. Create. Zuzu. Welcome to our zoo. Our zoo. Our zoo. Okay, let's make let's see, construction. Paths. Need an asphalt path, probably. Q. Staff. And we're gonna make a habitat. We need barrier, right? So let's make... What is the cheapest? Glass, wood logs. Chain link, let's do brick.
Guildmates entrapment facility. Oh no! I mean, I guess it technically is an entrapment facility for the Guildmates. Feels kind of bad, man.
There we go. Then we need a gate. Put it right here. And then we'll make another path. That's the light path. Go. And then we need facility. Staff facilities. Utility. Little trade center. Okay. Oh boy. Here. And then worker huts. Center, workshop, staff room, quarantine, bins, utilities, guest facilities. Animal exhibits. Transport rides, bins. Where is construction? Lights, architecture, signs, props, centerpieces, art shapes, special effects, habitat. Here's the coolers. But we need, pretty sure we need electricity, right? Exhibit, no. Guest. No, we don't need that. Staff. Quarantine, staff, fancy workshop. Trade center. We already have the utilities. Transformer, water temperature, okay. To move this. Let's move this wall instead. Okay, bigger status, cleanliness. You block. You need that.
Kinge said in regards to the Yibbery Guildmate entrapment facility was for the best. We really should be allowed to run wild. Some of us do a little cannibalism as a retreat. Also, hi Derek. Hello.
Okay. That's all connected. So we have a little facility here. One look. Look at that. Now, Let's see, what's the power looking like? Okay, let's get... we need to make a facility, right? So we need to make a pass. Staff pass. Okay, and then we're gonna make another staff pass. Okay. And then habitats, right? I think we need... finance management. Yes, I know that we're leaking money. It's okay. Barriers. We need... gates, barriers. Here and here. Okay. Then I want to do some animal trading. We only have aardvarks. We have buffaloes. Oh, bear.
Bear. Did you find bear?
Oh, it's a boar!
You can make a Yibbery and you can make a boar.
Yep, I'm gonna make a Yibbery and a boar. A boar.
We have found the burrs.
Next, in breeding Zoopedia. Okay, let's go. Grizzly bear. Adopt. Adopt. And then I think we need facilities. Gas staff. Animal trade cellular, keeper. Veterinary surgery. Quarantine. I think we need quarantine, don't we? Actually, let's do that. Okay, so let's do quarantine. Like right there. And then we need a research center. And then we need staff room. And we need a trade center. And we need the surgery. And then we need a workshop. And then we're gonna do some more paths. Okay. What else would we do here? Roundhouse. Lucky, you can make like you mean different things. Okay, so we need staff. How do we hire a caretaker? Okay, so we need caretaker. Oh no, how do I? Do keeper. Do no work zone. Create work zone. And then we're gonna do habitats. What do bears need? We have trees, plants, rocks. We have rocks. There's so many rocks, oh my god. Retreating. Okay. Okay. Let's raise the barrier up a bit. Barrier status. Status empty. Hit barrier. Let's raise it up. And then we're also gonna add food, water, beds and shelters. Oh, there's the shelters. We'll make a shelter here. And then enrichment. Donation. Where's the donation thing at? Maybe some facilities. Just facilities. Animal encounter station. There's a donation box. We need that. We definitely need this. Okay. Now I think we can probably put in the bears. Zoo. Facilities. bears. Grizzly bears. Quarantine. Food. Animal trading. Animal storage. Send to zoo. Animal trading. Send to zoo. Come, my bears! What's this? I'm looking at these. Well, that's fine. Let's go! He's carrying a bear in that tiny box! There he is! Okay, come here. We renamed you to Yibbery. Done. Grizzly bear, you're 10 years old.
Oh, how long do grizzly bears live for?
Okay, hold on. I need to figure out what do you do. Okay. There's no terrain, no plants, hard shelter is good. Okay, so we need to give you some shit. Here, you can have... You can have... You can have a large... Oh my god, there's people! And then you can have a large water bowl. And then what do you want, sir? You want enrichment? You got enrichment. I'll... Yibbery, what you want? Yibbery. We'll give you, give you toys. Food enrichment, underwater fish feeder, underwater plant feeder. I don't know if we can. Okay, so what do you want? Cleanliness, terrain. Terrain is very inappropriate. Terrain. What's the terrain? What terrain do you like? You like long grass? You long grass. Okay, gotcha. Terrain, long grass. Let's go. Terrain, long grass. Let's go. Let's do some long grass, my boy. Long grass. Long grass, long grass. Okay, where's Vor at? I also need to, like, come here. Come here, Vor. Tyrus, you're not Tyrus. You're Vor Stormclaw. What do you like? Environment, enrichment, terrain. And you are... What plants do you like? North America, okay. Habitat. Plants. North America. Emperor. Let's get you some trees, sir. Oh, thank God we're making some money. Oh, you want some redwood trees, sir? Okay, moss. Or plant and tree cover. Elm tree. Hydrangea. Doing all sorts of trees up in here. What are you doing there? You growling? What are you growling for? Sir? Okay, terrain, temperature, plants, 100%. What terrain do you want? Yibbery? You want more long grass? Okay, fine, fine. Yibbery. You want... Needs less grass long. Need perfect amount of snow, perfect amount of sound. Needs less.
That's too much.
Well, you need more soil?
None, it says Yibbery.
Use some oil. You need so you can use some rock? Well. You can use a bit of sand. A bit of snow. Not that it's gonna last. Oh my God, we're so close. Having There we go. Holy shit. Okay. I think we're gonna adopt a female. You. Okay, what do you want? You has no vets to deal with ill or injured animals. Why is your energy so low? Vets. Should we maybe get another...
Dave, hello. How many guildmates have you named? Only one, right?
Oh, I can rename. I can rename the keepers. So we'll name the keeper. I'll be keeper of the bears.
Okay.
What do you want to be? Do you want to be a vet or a caretaker? Of a janitor.
I'll be a vet. Don't make me a fucking janitor.
Okay, Yuna Estrella. And then we'll name the caretaker Guildmates. Okay. And then what do we need? Animal rating, guest happiness, marketing. What do you want, Bear? You have no enrichment? I know! It's okay! Stop fighting! Both of you, stop fighting! Stop it! Stop fighting with each other! Dumbasses. Injured!
Maybe you gotta separate them.
Yibbery! Dear lord.
Yeah, Yibbery said, get out of my room. Ward's like, no.
Care but. Ward just absolutely mauled the shit out of, Yibbery.
Yibbery?
Yeah. Okay.
Ward's probably a little more used to,
Fighting?
you know, fighting.
I also may turn this. Pause this real quick. Get rid of that. And we'll do a glass. Okay. I also need to probably assign Yuna to like researching some shit. Okay, she's running back with 4. Or with Yibbery. Okay. Let's go ahead and info kiosk profit. Let's make facilities, guest facilities. And hygiene station. Guest spawner. Let me do a sign. Damn. Yuna has a high workload. Use mechanic. Or mechanic. To your work zone setup. Yeah, reach habitat. What? Can't get. How come you can't get in? I think workload high. Why can you not get in? Does not include habitat. What's a work zone? Yuna, why are you so shitty?
What do you mean? Why don't you give me? I'm a vet. I'm a doctor. Why don't you give me proper work conditions?
Okay, there we go.
Oh, Shade, welcome. Thank you for being in Guildmates for 3 months.
VIP guest has arrived. Who? Let's make some lights in here.
hope we're slowly losing money.
No, we're fine. We're at 14K.
Oh, we're going up now. We're good. Come on, guys. Even if it's late at night, you guys should keep visiting. That's right. They can only do so much with lollipops and Sesame Street band-aids. That's right. Or like, it's dark in here.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, bears, anything? I know you need enrichment, it's fine, okay? I'm trying to research shit. Okay, zoo.
Like, Yibbery, hang on, stop being so needy.
Scientific research. That research. Let's do grizzly bear. Yuki, enrichment! Listen, we have to research to get you enrichment, okay? We're trying. Here, let me see what I have. I already gave you a shelter, so you're fine. You have food and water. Enrichment items. You don't have any. Wait. You have a climbable. Do you want climbable? Do you want climbable? I'll give you a log, a tree trunk, and a tree trunk right here. Okay. Here, do you want, here's a fish feeder. Where are you, you dumb bear? Where are you? Your poop! Okay, we're gonna move. We're gonna actually rotate this, maybe. Are you two gonna fight? Don't fucking fight.
You might have to separate them out.
Food enrichment? Okay. Here, what do you have? Stop it! Stop it! Fine, fine. You two, stop! You done? Are you done? Are you done? Yibbery. Too many adults in the social group. Whatever. I'm gonna have to separate you both. Stop it! To build another enclosure because of you two. Dumb shits. Hey. Well, we researched, Yuna. Congratulations, Grizzly Bear. Toy enrichment, food, fun fact, and food enrichment.
We did it. Is he gonna be rich now? Is he gonna be okay now?
Dear Lord. Okay. Stop it, Vor.
I feel like you're not doing a good job of taking care of the bears.
You piece of shit, Vor, stop! Vor! Vor. I'm gonna move you to over here.
Outsider overpopulation.
Stop it. I hear you.
Paul.
Let's hire another vet.
What? How dare you? It's fine.
Okay.
Did you name any of the other animals, or do you only have the bears? I forgot.
I only have the bears right now. I'm gonna do other animals. Oh wait, I need to like finish this wall, otherwise they're gonna escape.
They're gonna escape and they're gonna eat all the visitors.
Okay, there we go.
That would be hilarious.
Man,
we're poor. We only have 6,000 to our name.
Fine. We're also going to... What do you want? I know, okay? It's fine.
You not moving?
Hold on, I need to hire more people. War. Move over here. Sir. Fucking stop. More.
In there. There you are. There you are. You're running in there. You're gonna go move him. Big enclosure for a bear.
War gets all...
Hi, Grimmies.
War can get all the ladies he wants, okay? Okay, so who should we name the second bear after? Yardley is the third, is the other bear.
Why do we have so many bears?
Hey! Hey! Stop it! Okay. We shall name... What do you want... What do you want the female grizzly bear to be named, huh?
Oh no.
We'll just name her...
Who wants to be named after a bear? Speak now, but you'll have to be female.
We'll name her Chocolate
Come
Mint.
back. He just made. What Chocolate Mint didn't want to be a bear.
Done.
I guess you could always rename it, right?
Yeah. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and
Marcus.
do habitat. We can give you some enrichment now. Oh, look, it's a fire hose ball. There you go. Okay, Vor.
There's no terrain. It's flat. You grumpy dude?
He is grumpy.
Levin. Or are you just really invested in this?
Oh, we can save. I'll Gusty Vor's enclosure later, but he gets a whole thing to himself since he's an outsider.
He doesn't get along well with other people.
What are you doing? Why are you sleeping there? Are you pooping to sleep in there? Yeah, you did. You just pooped and slept there, huh?
Don't sleep next to your poop.
Okay.
Remember, they don't like too much grass.
Okay, there we go. Dumb shit. I may reduce his enclosure a bit. Let me just like fix this really quick.
So about that ending.
Hold on,
Just
hold
really
on.
absorbed in it.
Let me,
Trying to argue for having an enclosure like 4 times the size of the current one.
Listen, I treat you very well, okay? Okay, dear Lord. Okay, you happy, Vor? I know you had no plans, it's fine.
When you tell people, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Here, you can have a ball. There. Okay. We can save it. I was attacked, you're fine! Vor didn't mean anything, isn't that right, Vor? You're my favorite animal.
Damn.
Draco is a bear for now. I need a female bear to go in here, so... Damn, you guys poop a lot. Oh, grizzly bear research complete!
Tress, thank you for being a member for our 23 months. Let's go!
Let's go! We got a fun fact, education bonus, toy enrichment, and toy enrichment. continue having. We'll let you keep researching the grizzly bear since they're there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and save. What do you want? Oh, we gotta. We'll deal with that later.
Not gonna let anyone see that habitat?
I'll deal with it later.
At least let people see it.
There's nothing in there right now. But yeah, maybe I should split this into 2 as well. I'll think about it.
Do you want me to schedule another playthrough of this game?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Well,
I will.
yeah, are you okay with being a bear, or what would you like to be?
Can't believe you mixed me up with Kuma again.
Actually, yeah, I need to actually rename the bear to Kuma, maybe. What's this? Oh no, it's really fun though. Hey Hinge, it's okay if you're a female bear so that way you and Yibbery can have bear cubs. Otherwise we're gonna have too many bears, or would you rather be a panda? Okay, Hinge said they're good with being a female bear. Remind me next time we play Planet Zoo to rename the female bear from Chocolate to Hinge. Can't wait until we get some dumplings in the zoo? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end it here. That was really fun. Yeah, did you have fun watching Vor and Yibbery fight?
Man, they fought so much. Vor is so fucking aggressive.
I don't know. I had to look at the animals because I don't have any of the I don't have any of the expansions. Chocolate, you could be another animal though. I just don't want too many bears. Yeah, I'll let you guys know which animals we have.
Thank you again to Yibbery for the gifted memberships. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, if Hinge and Yibbery have bear cubs, I will let you guys name the bear cubs. It is your child, after all. So Yuna is a veterinarian, I'm a caretaker. As a personal mention, visit state and national parks. They do so much for conservation. Go out in nature and take a walk. I agree. Everyone, please go visit your local and national parks. You get to see a lot of really neat sights that otherwise you wouldn't be able to see from sitting in your room. Right? And also you should visit your local zoos. The zoos are fun too. Do you have anything else you want to say, Yuna? Oh, actually, tomorrow we'll be playing Repo with a bunch of cool people.
Yes, we'll be playing Repo with a lot of people. I'm really excited. Our first time playing Repo. I should probably install the game, actually. But yeah. I'm gonna go eat dinner and then shower.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
Nope. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Yibbery, for giving us the idea to play Planet Zoo. We're gonna play more of it. We gotta eventually fit in more Guildmates into the zoo.
Definitely. Alright, Guildmates. we're gonna find someone to raid real fast. While Yuki tells you also what's going on for the rest of the week besides Repo tomorrow.
Besides the repo,
We have one more stream, correct?
yes, I believe we have Split Fiction on
Yeah.
Friday.
I'm really excited. I love Split Fiction. Who do you want to raid? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, today was the
lot of
Learn to Play
people.
stream. Next time we're just gonna keep going on our custom zoo here.
You know what? Let's raid. Who do you want to raid? Let's raid Cindy Ursa. She's playing Monster Hunter Wilds.
We could name a bear after her.
We could have named a bear after Cindy. That's alright.
It's amazing. I finished a few days ago. Good. We'll hopefully get through more of it. Anyways, thank you guys so much. We're gonna see you next adventure, right?
Yep.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. See you next adventure.
Bye, guys.